Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to 726 RAM. Today we are going to learn basics of programming language using Matlab. So first of all, in programming language we should have the understanding of constant and variables. What are constants? Constants are basically uh, constants. First of all, we should know what are constants. Constants are basically values that are not changed during the execution of program. Okay, and for example, if I give you if I give you apple, if I give you an apple, and whenever I ask what do you have, you will reply apple. And if I ask how many apple do you have, you say one apple, and it will never change until unless I give you another apple, or I will change or replace that apple. Okay, so the another term we are using commonly in programming language is known as variables. So what are variables? Variables are places, name, that hold the value or value or something, like you can say constant, maybe number or character or string. Okay, so what are variables? Variables are basically places or memory locations where you save something. Okay, for example, in an example, you have a box. Okay, you have this box, and I give you an apple, and you save this apple over here. Okay, when I ask what do you have in this box, you will say one apple. Okay, but if I give you something else, for example, if I give you now save something else, like I say maybe orange, you place an orange over here, and then I will ask what do you have it in this box, what do you have in this box. Then your answer will not be an apple, rather you will say one orange. Okay, so this box is known as variable, and you may name it anything. Like for example, I call this location of this box, I know will call it X, or maybe you can call it Y, or you may call it box, or someone will call it box 1, or someone may say this is not box, I will call it a cube or a cub, anything. So the variable name may be anything, like it should be alpha numeric. Okay, so this constant and variable concept is very important in understanding any basic of the programming language. So in the previous video we saw that how we can use Matlab online. So this is we are going to practice this variable and constant thing on the online Matlab. You can use this Matlab in the browser. I will share the link in the description for your access to this on the video I build for the Matlab, how to use Matlab online. Okay, so coming to this Matlab environment, as usual, let's do practice some constant and variable. For example, there is constant, let us call it 5 is a constant, and when we enter 5 and it will say you enter 5, which is a constant, we cannot change the value of 5 is 5. Okay, similarly 89 is 89, you cannot change the 89. Okay, now we are going to use variable. Let's say we want to save constant 5 in a variable t is equal to 5. Okay, so it will say t is equal to 5. Here you can see now it's saying t is equal to 5. Whenever you type t and press enter, it will give you a value t is equal to 5. Okay, so if I ask what is t plus 2, okay, so it will give you 7, and it will say it's 7. You have another constant which is 7, which is not stored in any variable. So you have a variable plus 2. You can do arithmetic with the variable, and you may assign variable to any other name. Let me assign u as u is equal to 6. Okay, so we have a new variable u with 6. Now see whether we can add or multiply u with t. Let's say t multiply with u, it will multiply 5 into 6 is equal to 30. Okay, so we may add the two variables t plus u. Okay, so 5 plus 6 is 11. We may store this value of t plus u in another variable y. So we will say y is equal to t plus u, and will store the value 11. So we have now three variables. One is t, which is value is 5, another is u, which value is 6, and then we have y, which is resultant of addition of t plus u. Okay, so we also change the value of t, since you know that we in the beginning we assign t is equal to 5, but now we want to replace the value of t with something like, let's say 3. So we will say t is equal to 3. So now t value is changed to 3 because t is a variable location, as I told you that in the previous example. If I give you an apple, you store an apple in the box. You have, whenever I ask you what's in the box, you will say I have an apple. If I replace the apple with an orange, and if I ask you what's in the box, you will say I have an orange. So once box is a variable location where you can store multiple things depend on your requirement. So here we say 5 early in t, but we want to change its value because it's a variable, and we may change its value from 5 to any other number. We assign a new number, new constant value to a variable location 5. So we assign 3. So 3 is stored in t. Whenever you write t, it will give you 3. Before we wrote an equation y is equal to t plus u, we get an answer y is equal to 11. You can see here y is equal to t plus u. It gave us answer 11 because previous t value is 5 and u value is 6. 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. But if we do the same thing again, y is equal to t plus u, it will give us 9. It gave us 9 because u is 6. Now t value is changed from 5 to 3. So now we have a new output for the y, which is safe in while location, and it is 9. Okay folks, I hope the constant and variable concept has been clear now, and this is all from today, and we will discuss the assignment operator and logical operator in the next video. See you then, and don't forget to subscribe, like my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching.